This is Copy and the Angels. I'm going to be reacting to Ed, Edd, and Eddy Lost episode creepypasta. Anyways, let's get started. Alright. Oh, it's Fallout. I love this game. I might get it and do a gameplay of a live stream. If you guys want me to do that, leave the comments in down below. Anyway, you guys can go check it out. Anyway, let's see the video. Alright.
As you may know, the popular show Ed, Edd and Eddy...
I used to watch this show when I was a kid.
However, between October 7th, 2003 and October 21st, 2003, episode 34 was accidentally released 1 week before it was scheduled to. It was also known to some around the office that the primary writer had been sick with the flu, and instead of going on to make episode 34, the show was supposed to replay episode 1. At 5 AM Eastern, people reported a very disturbing new episode premiering on Cartoon Network. Some children were unfortunate enough to see it. Apparently, the quality of the episode was mediocre when held to the regular standards. Animation was choppy, sound was constricted and very muffled. Reports of a line running up and down, similar to a crappy VHS player, was...
Oh no, eerie music.
Scenery was described as overwhelmingly dark and depressing, without changing props and other background objects, stormy looking. Characters also behaved oddly. Instead of the normal goofy hijinks inspired personalities, viewers complained that they seemed extremely agitated, gratuitously hateful towards each other, and constantly about to begin sobbing after lines. The protagonist also had a very bad lisp. No one knows why, but he spoke with a sexual tone,
Jesus Christ.
That further bothered the viewers. I was one of these viewers.
Oh.
The episode began with Eddy walking down the street with Ed. I noticed that Double D was missing. There was an angular shot coming from in front of the two to show them walking toward the viewer. Eddy was wearing the angry look he does when something goes wrong. His eyes were red around the iris.
Okay.
Ed looked absolutely forlorn.
Oh, just so you know, I might do a top 10 favorite cartoons, and guess who might take the number 10 spot? Ed. You know, the yellow guy we're seeing right now.
Was riding his bike opposite of the edge towards them. The shot became blurry and low moans were heard coming from Eddy before Kevin hit him, which never happened because the screen went to black. The screen then snapped back, and Kevin was again headed toward Eddy. The view was so blurry this time. All I saw was a green blob head toward a yellow one.
Maybe the yellow
again,
blob is
a
Eddy.
low moan. Only this time, it sounded like the microphone was broken and loud static came greatly overshadowing the moan. A claymation sequence of Double D sleeping in Eddy's bed came up.
Are they gonna have a sleepover?
It may have been the abruptness, but I jumped and shivered. Waking up and getting out of bed, he moved oddly around the circular room, the fast pitter-patter of footsteps being the only audio. The step sounds were very clear as I was shown a bird's-eye view of him scampering around the room. There were no visible doors. Double D began screeching, sounding like a fisher cat, as he moved wildly around the cell of a room, faster and faster until the screen began blurring again. The purple room's colour swallowing a now orange blur. An extreme close-up of Eddy's front door sat in absolute silence for a maddeningly long time. At least 2 minutes of dead silence and a door. Next, we see Jimmy and Sarah at a doctor's.
Oh God, I hate Sarah. She's a spoiled brat.
Jimmy, obstructed in view by a hanging lamp, is crying loudly with Sarah trying to comfort him in an unusually warm fashion. It hurts, Sarah, it hurts. Suddenly,
take it like a champ, like Negan did when he got
his face was
Lucille for the first time.
Out of the shot. Sarah was escorted out of the room. Jimmy was shown. His headgear was mangled,
Ooh.
the front bent upwards, stretching his lip very high,
Wow.
carrying proportions.
Wow.
The front of his
That's
gums
pretty
were
brutal.
trickling blood, and teeth were missing.
Oh.
The disturbing part was that he had lost both his arms and legs beforehand, and sat paraplegic.
This is pretty awesome. This is
I
pretty
came to the conclusion
a disturbing
that
episode.
Lewis had beaten him up and bent his headgear. The camera stayed on his mangled face for a few seconds, still as a picture, silent as ever.
I thought he was moving.
Commercials came on.
Finally.
We were instantly assaulted with a very hairy Rolf in his darkened shed, fisting the cow repeatedly.
Why on earth would he be fisting a cow? Is he trying to make a hamburger?
The scene pans out. Naz is reading a magazine on a couch. The quality is now perfect. Eddie is now alone without Ed. The quality declines worse than before, and he is still walking. The sun now lightening the mood somewhat as he smiles and begins running. The door is shown again, and we see through Eddie's eyes as he reaches out and opens it. His house is nice and bright, but a very badly played violin is blaring, the only audio in this scene as he makes his way through the house. Eddie opens the door to his room. Johnny is shown under Nas's couch cushion as he crawls out on all fours in a comedic way and hops up behind her, still oblivious. I laughed because someone forgot to draw his eyes and I thought of a mole. Suddenly, I stopped laughing as he started swallowing her head, still in a cartoonish fashion, of course. But this was different. He and she stayed like this until she started kicking and struggling.
Jesus Christ.
Johnny held her like this until she went limp.
Ooh.
A zoom in on his face revealed extremely small human eyes. Double D was laying on Eddie's floor, no longer in claymation. The camera showed Eddie's house for the remainder of the episode, about 3 minutes, and the next program began on the spot.
What? Okay. Okay, so here are my thoughts. I think, that it could use a little bit more on work. I think the only reason Eddie got angry because, one of his scams got screwed up and maybe Ed was upset because Double D was missing. Maybe that's the story, but I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. You can check out the video for yourself, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.